You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener.
Welcome back to Character Select.
You have to buy anything?
Well, we gotta buy this Monarchy Neko. God damn it, it's expensive.
Well, we need to focus.
And there it is.
Yay.
Yay, Monarchy Neko.
It'll
All right,
bring
let's
us
see what's
good
making the news today.
luck.
That bar called Valhalla.
Oh no.
So I'm full of myself, you are. Is it any good? I need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? Everyone is a neat just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be kind of a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there before, so I wouldn't know. She cute? I could take it if she's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. The guy seems a bit more of a bro. So you already had a rejection with her? Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're going there just to chat, I just want a place to chill for a bit and meet new people. Can I smoke there? Is there any bar from the BTC where you can smoke? Nope. Bummer. Well, I think I'm going next week then. Sounds good enough for me.
So these people have clearly been coming and talking to us.
No, all of them said that they haven't.
Well, no, they said she's a bit of a dick.
No, I think she's a bit full of herself. So you already had a conversation with her? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So none of these are people that we've actually met.
Well, none that we've met, but
Yeah.
clearly we have miscellaneous patrons that come in during the day that aren't important.
Yick,
But
the final
that's
remaster
not,
leaves the
that's
video
not
game church.
Yick.
What?
Roman numerals. In the middle.
Y2K.
Yeah, Y2K.
Alright, the newest remaster of 2016's Yick, a postmodern RPG, opens the charts this week with 3.5 million copies shipped on its launch day. Other titles this week include new releases such as Hatsune Miku, Project Remaster, and Sting's Face Remastered. So that would be Hatsune Miku.
Yeah.
And Steins Gate.
Water Pro
This is
Wrestling G.
Dang it, Ron Paul.
Round Paul.
This is the third final this year. Oh, God.
I remember. There you go. I remember a time when wacky stuff like this made a lot of headlines, but even though I'm reporting on it, I can't help but think how mundane it's become. I mean, we live in a world where you can just plug into the internet and live there for as long as your wallet can afford related fees. Lots of people get married in these virtual spaces. Thanks to new technologies, the traditional views on human relationships have changed so much that someone marrying a literal object feels kind of tame now. If the pillow had some form of intelligence, it might be somewhat different, but it's just a plain generic anime hug pillow. Get with the times, Grandma!
Want to marry me? Can't marry your own son.
No, West Virginia. Mountain Mama.
No, I'm pretty sure you can't do it in West Virginia either.
Also,
First Space Colony plans to develop its own army. Even though space was imagined as the promised land, a place where humanity would start over, looks like we're about to repeat our mistakes from the past. The First Space Colony, Shin Outer Paradise, is currently in talks to develop its own privately owned army, following alleged threats from a notorious terrorist group. We're discussing it right now, but the law is most likely approved. We'll have an army, and we'll defend our motherland from any terrorist threat. Alice Rabbit chimed in during a private stream. This terrorist group does not exist. Don't let the Outer Paradise government fool you. The only reason for this law is so they can have more control over the population. Alice Rabbit is in space too? Amazing. So, Shin Outer Paradise is a reference to Outer Heaven, which is a Metal Gear thing, and the privately owned army is a reference to the armies of that game.
I just want to point out that marrying a anime pillow thing, just the other week or month or whatever, I saw article headlines about a woman breaking up with the ghost of a pirate she married. A woman announced that her marriage to a pirate ghost is over.
What?
Yeah. And a woman got married to a 300-year-old pirate ghost named Jack in Northern Ireland. The woman was a 45-year-old Jack Sparrow impersonator.
Going to work.
Evening. Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Firecrackers scare off the dog. Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Also, for how, like, Asianized this, future is, I'm surprised it's not, they don't prefer Lunar New Year. It's a literal exit button. Yeah.
I've never clicked on that. I'm surprised. Yeah, interesting. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved.
I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Jamie's here.
Greetings.
Oh. Anyways, let's start. That was
weird. I think he was just already here. Take that out.
Have you been paying attention to the songs that you skip?
Nope. Take that out.
Add Synthestitch.
I just took out Synthestitch. Pay attention.
You just went and took it out before I could see, so. Time to mix lives, change drinks. The guy that wouldn't come back twice.
Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago?
On Friday?
Yes.
There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. As far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that.
So it flew by here.
I take it you know what made the noise.
Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you've heard.
Right.
Excuse me, I'm tired.
The noise got annoying after a while, I must say.
So it remained in the vicinity?
I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night.
Interesting. So it didn't get far away.
Now
get me a Mars Blast.
Mars Blast for the guy that wouldn't come back twice.
It's like our second customer.
Yeah. Our first dick bag.
1, 2...
But, like, even the dick bags, they stop being dick bags once you, get to know them.
Nobody is a dick bag all of the time.
Right.
We had this discussion, remember?
Yeah. Here you go.
Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry, if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not.
You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size.
I can fight dirty.
He kills people for a living.
I can fight dirty. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living.
That's fair.
It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that.
You're right, sorry.
And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? Might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing.
Alright. That was a quick extra order.
Yep. Let's give Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird.
Okay.
Do.
Here.
Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. Almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see.
How does the expunge work?
You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. Causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed and horrible pressure builds up in your body. Nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. Okay,
just knock me out.
That's an excellent description, because I was like, it can't possibly be that bad to feel needles everywhere. It's like, you feel them in your eyes and your gums and your toes, and I'm like, nope, you're gonna pass.
Yeah.
And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies.
Ouch.
What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those.
Sure, you're fast orderer. I like it.
Again, that didn't sound right.
But when we asked Boss to give Gil a suplex the other day, should have made him a drink.
Boss doesn't mix drinks, though. She's not BTC certified.
Yeah.
She just owns the bar.
Here.
Yeah, I love these. Looks different from yours, though. I had a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement, or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram.
Please come again.
Okay, before I click the button,
Yeah.
do you want to put money down on whether or not he's gonna say, don't count on it?
Yeah, he's gonna say that. I'm not putting money on it, because
Okay.
you're not gonna go the other way. Yeah.
Of course.
Said that twice.
Such a douchebag. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy.
Right. Wouldn't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch.
Maybe you caught him on a bad day.
But even the soft bananas can be used for banana bread.
It's true. It's a weird comparison to make, but okay.
The soft brown bananas that nobody likes, like the ones that aren't the best in the bunch, they still be used for banana bread.
It's true. Good point.
No, I think you're just good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out. Someone's in a good mood.
Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too.
Bad touch, probably. Let's give Alma a bad touch.
Like, you know that she walked up laughing about the fact that she was going to order that.
Yep. Clearly. Here.
Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor.
Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood?
Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only did she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being.
So she really messed it up, huh?
When they came back to the house and Dayana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, "Then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple."
Ooh.
Fuck! That is a burn!
Yep.
I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but
Somebody needs a burn heal.
I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now.
You have quite the animosity for Dayana, don't you?
She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters.
Ouch.
I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off, so we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed.
You haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years?
I'm sorry, is Alma fucking 50 years old? Damn, girl, you looking good.
Yeah, damn.
Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, The Dayana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Dayana that I know today.
How so?
She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression.
Huh. People age well in this universe.
Yeah.
It's all
Or
that,
it was
those
or it was a
nanomachines,
joke.
son.
Or it was a joke, and I'm not sure which it is.
It could go either way.
I mean, she does have the glasses, right? Maybe?
She could be hot milk.
But enough about me. How are you?
Everything's fine aside from this note.
A note?
Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister?
Yeah.
I got this note from her.
Let's see. Wow, she must feel really bad about the whole thing.
As do I.
So, what's the problem then?
The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place.
Right. Give a brandini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you.
Oh boy!
Whoop.
It's very sweet.
Aged and mixed.
Here.
This is the thing. Let's start. Oh.
Oh no.
Boo.
Oh hell no.
This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, that girl would become attached to her elder sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs.
Not now.
Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. Sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid all alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips?
Shut up.
Okay, I'm not really following Anna's story, or Alma's story. Give me a second. Okay. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see.
Alright, enough.
Enough.
Shit.
Peace out.
I know the girl is you, and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point.
Right.
I feel bad about that.
Yeah, right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it.
Yeah, you're right.
My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer?
Right. I am going crazy, aren't I? Beer. Everyone loves a beer.
Glug,
It's
glug,
beer.
glug, glug,
It's beer. Here.
Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along?
Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She's pretty much my sister too.
I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you.
Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested.
Oh, sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you.
Yeah. I'll go take my break.
Alright.
Wow, you were here?
You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear?
Anyways, call me if anything comes up.
So what the fuck is up with Anna? That's so weird to just have her come out of nowhere.
I think we're a replicator. A replicant. A replibot.
That just raises further questions.
She's like trying to get through to us. She's fucking with our memories. No, not memories, but with just our perceptions.
Alright, well next time on Character Select, let's go crazier.
Yep.
Sure, why not?
Maybe we're Alice Rabbit.
So thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button, ding that bell, support us on Patreon, all of that stuff. Support us on Patreon. You can get cool stuff like Discord chat and stuff like that. But third,
Yep.
Your theory is weird and I don't like it. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
All right there, Adam Savage.
Okay, cool.